Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do something. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something, and best believe it'll come out nice. It'll come out snatched and clean. So keep watching. So we're starting with the Music Flower eyebrow pomade. It's actually eyeliner, but I use it as eyebrow pomade, and I'm using the brown shade. You can get this off of Amazon, you can get it off of Instagram, anywhere. So it's very affordable and it's very effective. If you do have oily brows though, I don't recommend it because it's not thick or dry, but it works. It gets the job done and I like it. It's easy to work with, it's very slick, and it's not too tough. So yeah, when you get your desired shape, ensure that you brush out any excess product with your spoolie brush. Go back in to perfect the outer corners, perfect your lining. Brush as you go away. Do not go all the way out to the start of your brows. And then you use a foundation, not foundation but concealer shade that is lighter than your natural tone. You can go as light as you want to, especially if you're going to also use that to base your as eyeshadow base. So when you are doing this, you want to start a few millimeters away from your brow, so that when you do blend it out, it doesn't go into the brow and mess up that perfect shape that you did earlier. So just take your time, peek in the mirror every now and then to ensure that you're getting the desired shape that you want, and then you do the same thing at the top. Some people they use the same shade as their foundation to outline the top of the brow, but for a more defined look or for something extra that you're going to cover with foundation, you can go in with the lighter shade to like shape out the top of your brows. If you don't want to shape it out, you don't have to either. As long as you have that perfect shape, you're good. You will use a small buffing brush or a small kabuki brush or a very small brush that will not get into your brows, and blend out the excess concealer so you don't have any harsh product, or blend out as much product that you have. The key to a flawless finish or a flawless application is the blend, 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 blend. Yes, and you know that I'm feeling this because I like the way my eyebrows turned out, and I'm basing with a lighter concealer. So I'm just blending that into my lid. I'm blending it out as much as possible so that my eyeshadow doesn't crease or I don't have too much product in one place. So I'm going in with the Juvia's Place, the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm taking that aqua blue green shade, and I'm just patting the color onto my lid on the outer part of it because I'm going to use another color to blend it out. And I'm using the yellow shade in that same palette to blend out the top of my lid. And I'm going in with the blue shade again. I didn't add any more product to the brush. I just used the product that was left over from applying the eyeshadow and blending it out, just to have a seamless transition between the yellow and the aquamarine. Yeah, so I'm just doing that, and I'm taking my time. Even though the video is sped up, I'm taking my time to ensure everything is blended and I don't have any harsh lines. So get close up to the mirror or whatever you're looking in, blend as possible. I use separate brushes to blend because I didn't want to overpower each shade with the other colors. So I'm adding some more concealer just to get a clean base in the inner corner part of my eyes, and I'm using this shimmery shade from that same palette, a greenish yellow shimmery shade, and I'm putting that onto the center of my lid and carefully blending the edges out into the aqua blue that I applied earlier, just to ensure again that I have that seamless finish. Okay, so continue to blend your shades so that they flawlessly go into each other. Add more product if needed, just to ensure that everything is seamless, everything is blended, everything meshes well with the other shade that you've applied. And once you're pleased with that, you can move on to the next. So I'm just applying normal liner. I'm not doing a wing, even though I wiped off my eyeshadow just to do a wing, but I decided that I'm not doing a wing this time because the colors are too much. So the wing is like too extra, and I didn't want to be extra. Not normal, but whenever I want to feel extra, so I'm just second my look self and do a normal wing. So if you really have oily skin and your skin is not that sensitive, or you know about milk of magnesia, girl, use milk of magnesia. You can't go wrong. And I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible, or I don't know, but I'm going in with that foundation there. If you want to know what foundation it is, just pause the video, take a look, go to your nearest beauty supply store and let them test your shade. It's really good for oily skin. It lasts very long, so I would recommend it. And I don't recommend things that I've never used or never tried on anywhere. I'm going in with the Beauty Stop foundation. It's lighter than me, so instead of using concealer, which is heavier than foundation, I use foundation here to basically highlight underneath my eyes. And that way I'm not adding too much more product. Sometimes I use foundations, sometimes I use concealer. It depends on how I'm feeling that day. So today I'm using foundation, and I'm just using my beauty blender to blend that out, ensuring that everything is blended and nice. You don't want to have any harsh lines on your face, nothing at all. And I'm also applying that to my forehead. I don't know why I applied it to my forehead, because my forehead is already big, but I've applied it, and I'm again blending with the beauty blender. So yeah, and I'm just blending out the edges with my foundation brush, like on my forehead, and I'm going in with the beauty blender to just eliminate any kind of harsh lines that are there. And that's that. So I'm applying some setting powder. I believe this is, no, I've applied lighter concealer, just a tad, just to kind of brighten my under eyes some more, and blend it out with the beauty blender. Also using a darker shade. I think this is mahogany foundation, not foundation but concealer, in the LA Girl Pro, and I'm just kind of contouring my face. I suck at contouring, guys, but you know, girl, have to try something, and I'm sure I'll get better at it. But this is me contouring my face, probably doing it wrong, but yeah, this is how I do it. Also doing my forehead, because I don't know I don't know, but doing that. And I'm also blending it out again with my beauty blender, kind of adding some more definition to my face and tones. Also blending my nose, contouring my nose with the same concealer, using that brush to kind of blend it out so that it's not too harsh. Also using the beauty blender to tone it down, and I'm using my same beauty blender to apply my baking powder under my eyes. Everywhere that I applied or highlighted, I'm using it, putting it on my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, and I'm also kind of putting it underneath the contour, just to kind of amp up the look of the contour on my face. So yeah, just doing all of that, and then I'm going to go in with my setting powder or face powder, which is the same shade as my shade, and I'm going to use that to set the rest of my face. And I'm also going to use it to dust away the setting powder, the lighter setting powder, and kind of tone it down at the same time. So going over my face with it and dusting that away just to make sure that I don't have any leftovers. And that's that. And I'm going in around the perimeter of my face with that powder. Now I'm setting with the Rimmel London 2-in-1 setting powder, applying my highlight. Any highlighter will do as long as it's blinding and it highlights your face. Yep, go for it. Applying that to my forehead. I don't know why I did that. I just like a highlighter, but I toned it down with my beauty blender and went in and applied some more. I don't know why I did that, but I like the look of it, and it brings some kind of shimmer to the face, which is always cute. Also, adding a little blush. You can use any blush toned eyeshadow, blush toned powder, anything, just to kind of add like some look of cuteness to the face. And I'm just going back in with the highlight in my inner corners, applied some lipstick, applied just a regular nude combo of lipstick. I think I love nude more than I love colors, because nude just goes with everything and you can't go wrong with a nude lip. I applied a pink liquid lipstick in the middle of it, and I'm just using my fingers, a brush, anything at all to blend that out, just to make sure that it's not, there aren't any harsh lines, and to ensure that everything is blended and nice and cute. I added some lip gloss, and this is the finished look. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to leave a comment, and yeah, thanks for watching.